My PSA: stop smoking. Smoking not only impairs the health of the person smoking, but also the people around them, which is very dangerous. Do we really want to see other people suffer because of our foolish mistakes? We must be responsible for our actions, and to do that, we should quit smoking. Did you know that 10 people around the world die daily from diseases related to smoking? Do we want this to continue? You will hurt other people by smoking and cause them to be sick as well as yourself. If you're a smoker and cannot resist the temptation of smoking, you should get an electric cigarette, which will not harm yourself or others. The American Cancer Society states that when a person smokes, he or she is affected by the mainstream smoke, which comes from the cigarette or cigar itself. However, if you are near the person who's smoking, that person will not only be affected by the mainstream smoke, but also the side stream smoke, which comes out of the lighted end of the cigarette, which makes secondhand smoking worse than firsthand smoking. Smoking also affects the environment. For example, in some places in China, the air pollution is so bad that you have to wear a facial mask to protect yourself. Do we want Hong Kong to be so polluted that we can't even take a harmless stroll without needing to wear a facial mask? If you thought smoking only affected human beings, you're incorrect. Nut Doctor says that cigarettes contain over 4,000 chemicals. They are exhaled from smokers and are released into the air and the atmosphere. Why would we want to create such chaos? I understand that not all of the air pollution around the world is caused by smokers exhaling chemicals. However, they still play a big part in causing harm for our environment. Smoking does not only tarnish our environment and spread diseases, but secondhand smoking also travels through animals, causing the innocent beings to be stripped of their lives. Dr. Sharon Gontley-Brandt, the medical director of ASPCA's Animal Poison Control Center, says that nicotine from secondhand smoke can have effects to the nervous systems of cats and dogs. Environmental tobacco smoke has been shown to contain numerous cancer-causing compounds, making it hazardous for animals as well as humans. Now, smoking affects ourselves, the people around us, the environment, and even our pets. Are we going to stand idly by the side when smokers continue to cause mayhem and destroy our environment? We must take action to stop them. Think of the cute little brown puppies chasing their tails. Think of the gorgeous bunnies hopping around. Think of the pets that you consider your family. Are you so addicted to the drug and smoking that you would allow harm towards these innocent creatures so badly that you would kill your so-called family? Smoking, a daily habit for those who have become addicted over time. I understand that it is used as a stress reliever, so it would be hard to stop. However, perhaps smokers should consider buying a massage machine to take away stress. I have heard about how people usually smoke or take drugs when they need to get away from their current lives. That is why I have a few ideas. If you're quite unhappy or frustrated with one of your employees or fellow workers, you could go to the gym, plug your headphones in, and run or punch the punching bag available until your inner demon is satisfied. If you're stressed or troubled, you can get a massage chair, plug in some music again, relax, and allow yourself to let go of stress and troubles and be free. It is also necessary for the teenagers around the end of their secondary schoolings to understand how dangerous drugs are. From the science behind drug abuse, it says that most teenagers start taking drugs and smoking when they are about 17 or when they are almost in college. This happens because as a rebellious teenager who is becoming a young adult, what happens is that when someone tells you not to do something, you have the thrill to do so. Instead of allowing this to happen during college, there should be tighter rules and when teenagers are closely monitored and given help when needed. When a student takes drugs or similar actions, we should not simply suspend or expel them and leave them hanging. We should offer guidance and help to mold the future generation into something of a miracle. Some people may argue that smoking should be allowed because we have rights. However, even if it is a citizen's free right, it also affects the people and things around you. If you continue to violate other people's privacy and request us to not have to associate with polluted air, smoking is completely wrong and is only causing problems for our planet. Do you want our next generations to be burdened with our problems? Smokers, do you wish to tarnish your family's future because of smoking? A smoker's constant need to take a smoke affects the environment and the people around. It is also a problem that the government is not doing more action to prevent it from happening. We should all start anti-smoking clubs and start the protests against smoking. We should also spread the word and educate our children better on the risk of taking drugs. Smokers could start trying to quit smoking and to escape this addicting drugs that has cost many lives over the years since it was invented. This way, we can create a better and safer environment for our next generation.